not a lot of Rihanna songs I'd tell you to put in your playlist, but that ought to be one of them. We ought to all listen to that about 3 times a year. I understand this is difficult, but this way I want to leave you is that in the middle of this pain, there is good news, okay? The good news is that when we're unfaithful, God is always faithful. No matter how bad we blow it, no matter what we've done, how far we've gone, He is always available for healing. And it could be that if you're in the middle of this or you survive this, it could be that things could be better for you at the end than they ever were at the beginning. Pastor Craig was talking about preparing the sermon. He said, I got a call from a friend of mine, and in the middle of the week I was preparing the sermon, and the guy said, I got caught. I got busted. I was committing adultery. And said he was just crying. He was just broken. He said, I got together with him a couple of days later, and I said, tell me how it's going. And the guy said, well, obviously this has been the worst week of my life, but in some weird way, it's also been the best week of my life as well. So as odd as it sounds, he said, this God thing, I think I've been talking about it, but I haven't really known who Jesus was. And in this moment of brokenness, I think I know Jesus for the first time. He said, I think there's more hope for this marriage than there ever has been. And Craig said, I think you're absolutely right, because now Christ can be a part of this marriage. Listen, if somebody commits adultery, it's biblical grounds for adultery. I'm not going to say that it's not. But don't ever forget this. It's also biblical grounds for forgiveness and healing and restoration. And what God makes new is always better than anything you had ever imagined before. So no matter what sin you're in, we're going to have communion here. We're going to listen to one more song, and then we're going to have communion. And I want you to listen and let Him come in and forgive and heal and restore. And if you're dealing with the pain of adultery, please hear this song. And if it's possible in your heart to forgive, know that God can make all things new. And if you're in a marriage that you think isn't going to make it, you've tried watering the grass and it's just not going very well, please listen to the writer of Proverbs and listen to this song. And I pray that you will see that love is worth it.